Well, as many of you are aware, this save was started with the intention of it running until FM25 gets released. Obviously, with FM25 being delayed until March of next year, I am, well, after careful consideration and thinking, I am going to end this save after this season. No matter what happens, whether we win the Premier League, Champions League, doesn't matter. This save will end at the end of this season. Stay tuned because I'm very excited for the next save. Hello, welcome to part 81 of City to 99. Coming up into today's episode, we've got our first Champions League games and obviously our last not our last Champions League games just yet, but this will be our first and last Champions League run ever because, as you saw by the intro, I'm let's just say I'm retiring as Exeter City manager because I think the goal was to take Exeter City as far as we can before FM25 gets released, but it's been delayed, so we can't really carry on any further. We've pretty much taken Exeter as far as you can. Won the Premier League last year. I'm happy with that. Let's see if we can win the Champions League this season, possibly. So we've got Barcelona, Benfica coming up. First two games of the Champions League going to be quite tricky, but we have started the season off quite well. So I'm actually quite looking forward to playing Barcelona. See how we play against the big dogs. That's what I call them. But Premier League so far, obviously, in the last episode, I left it just after Sheffield United. So since then, played 3 matches. Won against Crystal Palace 3-0. Lost against Man City in the Carabao Cup. Awonchalo did get sent off, but that didn't really mean anything because they scored before the sending off. Then we did beat Liverpool 3-2 to put us back to the top of the Premier League after 5 games. If we can win the Premier League this year, that'd be absolute fantastic. That'd be brilliant to set me off into a retirement. 2 Premier League titles in a row. That'd be absolutely fantastic. But first, let's play. Let's play Barcelona. See if I'm praying to God we don't get smashed. So the lineup will be Nuhu in goal, a back four of Aguilera, Mourinho, Alentejo and Gonzalez, Trevino and Day in the midfield. Then we've got Awonchalo on the right, Slama in the middle, John Shaw on the left. Then we've got Marko Grujic up front. Come on, lads, let's hopefully get a win or a draw. I just don't really want to start our first and last season in the Champions League with a loss. What is going on here? I know we're having some stadium redevelopments. I didn't realise 2 of the stands were under construction. That's not a good view at all. That's rather quite disappointing. When do I feel like these works get done? They finish pretty soon, and it's already 1-0 to Barcelona. This is it's going to be quite interesting, this game, because Barcelona, I'm not sure how good Barcelona are. We've never actually played them. Fear not, it's been disallowed. It's still 0-0 at the moment. It could have been 1-0 to Barcelona, but thankfully, VAR disallowed it. Come on, lads, we can still potentially get a goal. If we can get a goal this first half, that'd be absolutely, it'd be all right. If we could get 2 goals, absolutely superb. 3 goals, we're absolutely dreaming. Mourinho, Alentejo has got the ball. Can we just get the ball upfield? Day. It was okay. I can see what he tried to do, but Barcelona have made an absolute defensive foul, and Grujic does pounce on it to put the ball into the back of the net to make it 1-0 to the boys in red and white. And as it stands, we are beating Barcelona 1-0 inside the 15th minute. Absolutely superb. What a start to this game. This has been absolutely superb. If we can get a second goal, it wasn't a bad throw. I mean, it was pretty horrific throw from Gonzalez. I think he could have at least found a player, but he tried to, but it just didn't work out. Who's on the sidelines? Shaw is on the sidelines. I thought Sama was on the sidelines, but he wasn't. Sama plays the ball to Shaw, who has picked up a knock. We'll keep an eye on him. Just to see, obviously, if he gets any worse, his fitness levels. But at the moment, he's sort of fine. we will end up getting him off. Sure, I think he's fine. He should be capable of at least playing into our time. We definitely won't make any changes this first half. Obviously, unless he gets a serious injury, which hopefully does not happen because he is a superb player for us, and we don't really need him to get injured. Not this early on in the season. Possibly. Well, I don't know. I don't know when the ideal time for a player to get injured. Grujic with another fantastic strike. Nearly finds the back of the net, but does go out for a corner ball. It's a good save from the Barcelona keeper. Adentejo with the header. It's just over the top of the crossbar. So very close. This league table's looking quite good, but we're fifth at the moment. I know it's only one game played. Oh my god, we hit the crossbar again. What's that? Adentejo again. He's definitely gonna find the back of the net soon. But Sama does, and he does make it 2-0 to your boys in red and white. Absolutely superb. I can't believe it. Barcelona, they've done nothing this first half. Okay, they had a disallowed goal. Apart from that, they haven't really been that threatening. They've still got Lamine Yamal. He's been quite quiet this game, hasn't he? Playing on the left-hand side. Does he play that position in real life? I honestly don't know because I don't really keep up to date in foreign football. But he's been quite quiet this game. They've all been quite quiet this game, as far as I'm concerned, which is good for us. So we should, hopefully, I'm going to say, if we could get a third goal here, or just any time this second half, that should be the 3 points wrapped up, hopefully. So that'd be very good in our quest to qualify. Hopefully for the round of 16, if we don't qualify for the round of 16, we'll definitely qualify for the playoffs. Pedri has got a goal back for Barcelona, but that was to be expected because Barcelona, they're a decent side, or they were back in the day. I mean, in 2024, they were. But not now, not like 10 years in the future. They're absolutely terrible. Trevino with the free kick. It's an absolute superb goal from him. It's now 3-1. That's got to be goal of the month, or goal of the season, in fact. Absolutely. It's a brilliant free kick. It's a shame he doesn't do it more often because he's brilliant at dead balls. He's a dead ball specialist in my eyes. Right, we are going to get off John Shaw for Jan Albert, and I think we'll also get off Trevino for Tornstrand. And you know what, Gonzalez, you can make... Santiago, are you actually fit to play? No. It's good job we checked. Good job we checked. Otherwise, we would have brought on an injured player. Right. Let's get on. Who do we have down on the bench that can play right back? Furtado, you can come on for Gonzalez. You can go out. Actually, we'll move Mourinho out into the right back role. Furtado in the middle. I think that's what we'll do. Hopefully, we don't concede any goals with that back four, but you never know. Pedri with a great shot. It does hit the frame of the goal, but luckily it did go bounce out for a throwing for us. So good. Come on, lads. Let's just try and keep out. My good God, Adentejo. You scare me sometimes. He nearly scored an own goal, but thankfully it did go out through a corner. Yeah, with me. He plays the ball out to Angle. Yeah, with me again. Can we just get the ball? Grujic tried to... Oh my God, how have they missed that? Was that accurate? Accurate must have blocked it. I didn't really see any deflections, but I thought it was just a horrific miss from Barcelona. But thankfully, they've just got the one goal at the moment, but they are knocking on the door for a second goal. If we can, try and find a fourth goal. That'd be absolutely superb. Try and get the goal lead up to 3. If that's possible, that'd be very good. But I think at the moment, obviously time is running out for Barcelona. I think we are closing in on our very first Champions League win. Nuhu whips upfield, tries to get the ball over to Awandjano, but just doesn't. Accuracy just hasn't been that good. Albert is through. Come on, Albert. Oh, yeah, Albert should have put the ball into the back of the net, but it's a corner. It's positive. Come on. Grujic steps up, whips it in. That's barely made it past the first defender. So Yeah, a little bit poor. Hopefully a bit better next time. I'm not sure why. Again, I'm not sure why Grujic is taking the corners because, quite frankly, he's a striker. He should be in the middle of the box. I'm not sure who our best corner kick taker. It might be Grujic, but sure, it's probably Trevino when he's on the pitch. But Kedri Pace has put the ball into the back of the net to make it 3-2. They're only one goal behind, but I just don't see. They might get a third goal, but I suspect they won't. We are going to make our final two substitutions. Jordan Day is going to make way for Lucas Yerbich, and Sama comes on for Leonardo Augusto. That'll be the final two changes for now. That will be the final two changes. Obviously, we can't make any more. If we get a red card or injury, then we're pretty much screwed. But hopefully that doesn't happen. Come on, lads. We've got a couple minutes left to play. Can we just hold on to the win? Hold on. That's all we need to do. And we've done it. We have beaten Barcelona 3-2. Second half was a bit, it was okay, but I think we just about got away with a win. Obviously, had the Barcelona first goal had have counted, it might have been a completely different game. But we've done it. We've got the 3 points. That's what we needed. That's all we needed. Just a big win in our first Champions League game, just to hopefully, as a result of that result, we go on to win the Champions League. Because I'm not sure who the reigning champions are. The Tottenham, great. Was not expecting that, but that's just, quite frankly, that's sickening. We do have a off-camera Premier League game against Sunderland. It should be a fairly easy win, where if Liverpool can lose, 3-point gap, that'd be absolutely superb. Then I will be back for our second Champions League match of the episode against Benfica. Well, unfortunately, it wasn't really the result we were hoping for, but we did draw 1-0 against Sunderland. Felipe Gonzalez got a red card in the 41st minute, and Sunderland got a 91st minute equaliser. Wasn't enough time to get the winning goal, but it was just a little bit unfortunate. But it's a draw. It's a draw. It doesn't really matter. At least we didn't lose. We're still 2 points behind Liverpool, but I wish we could have held on to the win, or perhaps got a second goal in that game, but just did not take our chances that game at all. So let's forget about what happened in the past Premier League game. Let's go and beat Benfica, because our Champions League run at the moment, 100% wins. We've only won one game out of one game, so that's still 100% winning record. So I think we should be winning this game fairly comfortably. So the lineup will be Fiolic in goal. You may ask yourself, why? Why do I have Fiolic in goal? Well, Charles Nuhu has picked up an injury and he's going to be out for 2 to 3 months. Suffered a hip injury, so we've got to survive until Christmas time without our first choice goalkeeper. So that's going to be interesting. So might do a little bit of rotation between Fiolic and Kelleher, but obviously with Fiolic having a little bit better potential than Kelleher, I think Fiolic gets the start. So the back four, we've got Santiago, who's fit to play 60 minutes. That's fine. Botella is still out. He's going to be out for a further 2 weeks. Then we've got Mourinho, Gonzalez, and Aguilera finishing off the back four. Then we've got Trevino and Day. Adan on the right, Sama in the middle, and Wonjano, who is wanted by Inter. That's interesting. Obviously, transfer window shut 2 weeks ago. Then we've got Marko Grujic up front. Come on, lads. Let's hopefully get a win. Please and thank you. If we can kickstart off our run in the Champions League with 2 wins from 2, that'd be absolutely incredible. It really would be it'd be the dream start. It really would. But because there is some difficult teams in this Champions League. It doesn't look like there's many, but wait until we get to the knockout rounds. That's where it gets increasingly more tricky. Obviously, I think we stand a good chance. I think we could definitely get to at least the quarterfinals of the Champions League, I reckon. Obviously, if we finish in the top 8, absolutely superb. That'd be absolutely amazing if we could do that. But I'll take finishing in the top 24. That'd be absolutely fine. As long as we don't finish below that, we'll be into the knockout rounds. Not a pretty boring first half. I don't think any highlights actually happened at all. So pretty quiet game. That's fine with Fionic a goal. I'll take that all day long. Come on, lads. Let's hopefully get a goal in this second half. I hope, but you never know with this game. This might just be a highlightless game. Santiago should probably come off. He's already picked up an injury. No, that's not an injury. He was already injured. Furtado can come on for him. I think we'll just move Mourinho out wide, and I think Slama also comes off for Augusto, and Awonjado comes off for Jan Albert. Come on, lads. Let's hopefully half an hour left to play. Let's hopefully just try and get a goal, please, because this match pretty boring. We've finally got a highlight with 20 minutes left to play. Day tries to play the ball through to Grujic, but we've still got the ball with Day. Awonjado, I think that was so on the left. No, it was Aguilera. Awonjado's just come off. Yeah, I took him off. You silly boy. Come on. That's got to be a penalty or a free kick right on the edge of the area. I suspect it might be a free kick. Don't think it was fully inside. Oh, no, penalty has been awarded. It was inside the box. I thought it looked very tight, but must have been just inside the box. Grujic steps up. He puts it into the bottom right-hand corner. Louis Maximiano, so we play Benfica goalkeeper, does dive in the right direction, but just does not get there. But we are 1-0 up with 15 minutes left to play. That's the way we wanted it. Get a late goal. Hopefully that might just be the only highlight of the match. If that is, obviously it's not. If it was, that'd be absolutely brilliant. But Samuel has got the ball here for Benfica. Plays the ball to Perez. Come on, Gonzalez. Don't get sent off 2 games in a row. Then we don't need that to happen. Jan Albert is for a goal. He puts the ball into the back of the net for his first goal for Exeter City. And hopefully it's one of many goals this season, hopefully. Obviously, only a backup, so I'm not expecting anything big. But hopefully he can get at least 10 goals, I reckon. Raya's got the ball. Augusto breaks. He's got people to the right of him, but doesn't use them. Goes down to Grujic. Albert again. Come on, Albert. Oh, it's 2 superb finishes from Jan Albert. That's his second goal of the game. Dare I say, with 10 minutes left to play, he's on a hat-trick. He could potentially get one. He came on 20 minutes ago. He's already on for 3 goals today. We're going to make some more changes. Jordan Day is going to come off for Lucas Sherbik. And I think we'll also... Who do we have down on the bench? I mean, we've got a bunch of youngsters on the bench. I think we get off Mourinho. I think Brechtel comes on. I mean, I know he's not he's not a good player at all, but we're just going to get him on. We're 3-0 up. The victory is pretty much in the bag, so... I mean, we might as well just get on a youngster with a couple minutes left to play. Lots of pretty good playing experience for him. Hopefully he just might grab a goal. You never know. Jan Albert has got the ball. Not going to score from this angle, but he does cross it. Marko Grujic with the header, but it's just over the top of the crossbar, but doesn't mean anything. We have won the game 3-0. Absolutely superb. Fionic, absolutely brilliant. Didn't have much work to do, but a superb performance from him, and we are just 2 wins from 2 in our first ever season in the Champions League. And that's obviously, if you didn't watch the intro, retiring at the end of this season, because this save's gone on for 10 years. That's absolutely perfect time to leave. So obviously a couple of different games coming up. Arsenal, but that's not difficult. They're 17th. They're in a relegation fight. But Man United is definitely difficult. Obviously, without our first choice goalkeeper goal, I hope we get a decent result against them 2 sides. So they were probably going to play a fair few games. Obviously, I think we'll probably play through October, November. Then I think we'll come back for our matches against Man City and Stuttgart. If you have enjoyed today's video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel for more Daily Football Manager videos, and thank you very much for watching.